Hey there folks, Luke here with the Outdoor Gear Review. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today for this episode, we are doing a preview of the Gregory Baltoro 75-liter pack. You guys have recently seen this in one of my overnight adventures, and I have received a ton of requests about it. It is a fantastic pack. In the future, the review will be coming up, but for right now, we're just going to do a preview. We're going to take a look at this pack, all the features. Let's get started now. So, here is the Gregory Baltoro 75 pack. Very, very functional, has a lot of features. We'll just start at the top with the lid. Now, of course, just with like any other pack out there, it has a pocket on the top, just a big pocket. If you flip it over, on the inside, you have another pocket. Those are two separate pockets. What makes this special is that right here is actually a waist belt. You can actually detach this from the pack and wear this as a fanny pack if that's something that you want to do. So let's say you set up your camp, you don't want to carry your full bag, but you might want to carry some snacks, maybe some water, your phone, so on and so forth. This way you can without the addition of an extra backpack. You can just wear that as a fanny pack. Very cool feature. Opening up to the inside, this is 75 liters. Now, technically, it's a little bit less than that. This is the small size, so it's actually 73 liters. It comes in at 5 pounds, 10 ounces, so it's not super lightweight, but it is very, very durable and extremely comfortable. As you can see here, very big bucket pocket. You can cinch that down if you need to, when you're ready to. Right here, in front, is a strap that you can pull over your load to cinch it down as well. On the sides, you have more straps that will allow you to cinch your load, just like so. Very simple. You have two on each side. Since we're on the side here, you do have these interesting pockets. They're kind of tubular in design, definitely big enough to put clothing, food, maybe stash some water bottles, whatever you want to. Very functional. And you do have that on both sides. Now this pack has a feature that I haven't seen anywhere else. I've seen the waist belt, the fanny pack thing before, even though it's pretty cool, it's semi-common. Down here, on the end of this pack, right at the end of that tubular pocket, if you have your hand down here, you can actually feel that there's a little bit of mesh. But you don't immediately see that there's a place for you to stow your water bottles if you happen to be carrying them. There's a tab right here that you can pull, and what do you know? It opens up to an angled pocket, so you can stick your water bottle inside of here, so that way when you're wearing it, you could just grab it, drink, and go. That is a really cool feature. And it just folds back up, and you can just Velcro it back on. On the other side, you do have a mesh pocket for other water bottles. It's not quite as angled as the other one is, but it's still functional. You do have that tubular pocket. You also have straps here for poles, ice axes, so on and so forth. You do have those attachment points on both sides. Staying focused on the front of this pack, you do have one pocket right here in the middle. That's a pretty good sized pocket. You can definitely stuff part of it in there. In front of this pocket right here, you have another zipper on the side that allows you to open this pack up, and it will give you access to the main compartment of your backpack. That is super duper handy, especially when there's something towards the bottom that you need to grab, but yet you don't need to pull out all of your stuff. That really is functional. There is a hydration carrier sleeve, and there is a divider separating the sleeping bag compartment from the rest of the pack. We are looking at the bottom of the pack here. As you can see, there are compression straps, which you can use to put additional items underneath of, and then you can just clip it and cinch it up. That is very functional indeed. You do have the sleeping bag compartment right here. Fantastic. Since we have this open, we might as well take a look here at the frame. This is the actual frame of the pack. It has one aluminum stay that goes right through the middle. And I tell you what, This thing is extremely comfortable, very functional. It works very, very well, no doubt about it. And of course, you can see the divider here from the rest of the pack, separating the sleeping bag compartment from the rest. Here is the hydration carrier bag, very big. The suspension system on this pack is what Gregory calls the AFS suspension system. Personally, I find it very comfortable. Lots of padding here, as you can see. Nice padded hip belt. Nice padded shoulders. Of course, everything's adjustable in the ways that you would consider it. You have the sternum strap right here. Fantastic. Drag handle up here at the top. Very, very nice pack. As you can see here, the hip belt is independent from each other, so it can move. That's especially important when you're moving around doing some technical climbs. To be able to shift the weight of that pack is very, very functional. On each side of the pack, you do have a hole for the hydration tube, this side, and over here on this side, you can see the little water droplet right there. On the hip belt, you can see that you do have a pocket here for a camera, some food, so on, something like that. You do have one of those on both sides, as you can see. Taking a look here on the inside of the pack, you can see that you have 3 clips for hydration bladders and so on. A nice large sleeve. You can easily put 2 hydration bladders in this thing if you were inclined to carry that much water. It's nice to have the space available to do that. So guys, there you have it. That is pretty much our look at the Gregory Baltoro 75 pack. I personally love it, but of course we'll save the review for the review. This is just a preview. It should be said that this pack is highly water resistant. It does have a nice coating to repel water, and the zippers themselves are water resistant. Not waterproof, water resistant, big difference. Another thing that should be mentioned is that this pack does not come with a rain cover. You're going to have to buy that separately. They cost about 30 bucks. Personally, I think that's a tad cheap. All companies should supply a rain cover with their backpack. That's just my view. This pack, of course, is top loading, front loading, and bottom loading. There's 3 different ways to access this pack. The Gregory Baltoro pack runs about $350 retail. You can find it cheaper if you're smart and wise. Guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. Anybody has any comments, questions, so on and so forth, please feel free to drop me a line and let me know. Until next time, guys, I wish you all well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.